What is up, y'all? What is up? We are here with another banger. You already know, in the name of the title, the Braun's Tactical Rail Mount LED Light System for your guns. So right here, it's saying for P320, P320. Is this different ones? I know this one is for, oh yeah, they're all the same. P320, 92, 1913. And I don't know, we're going to test them out, you know, on all the rail systems. Smith & Wesson, whatever. Because we got two of them, if you know what I'm saying. So, without further ado, we're going to open up one. We're not going to do two at the moment because I don't know if I'm going to keep all two of them, just to keep it real. And I am not getting paid by Harbor Freight by doing this video by any means. For disclosure, I paid for this with my own cash soda. And these were $50 out the box. Nice packaging. You know what I mean? People could say whatever they want about Harbor Freight. Let me tell you. But Harbor Freight keeps hitting them. Let me tell you. Same thing they talked about Harbor Freight, about the Jacks. You know, the Daytonas. And I don't even go, when I go to any mechanic that I know personally, they all use Daytona. Every mechanic's using Daytona. So I know Harbor Freight got slayed for their Jacks and you know, other things. But I tell you what, Harbor Freight keeps hitting them. And I think this is going to be one of them that's going to be a major hit for Harbor Freight. But let's unbox this. All right, we're going to unbox this and see what it do. You know what I mean? Right out the box, you already know it's working. You know what I mean? Right out the box. So let's unbox this. Beautiful packaging, by the way. You know, if you want to read the specs and text here, again, there's a lot of details. P320, there's, we'll go through that when we unbox this. But nice packaging right off the rip. Now, for disclosure, I'm going to say it like this again. Nobody's paying me to advertise. I'm not the big bear, the big guy, trying to glorify Harbor Freight for what it is. But I got to give what credit's due. At least they trying. And at least they keep it in a budget for people can afford it. Because to get one of these stream lights is like $150, okay? Let's be honest. For $50, it's not breaking the bank. You ain't going to have an argument with your wife, whatever the case may be. And you could take your wife out to dinner with the rest of the money. You know what I mean? Stream light. Let's open this up. I got two of them, by the way. Like I said, I might bring one of them back, but I am going to open one of them up and review it. The lady from, actually, today, what's today's date, matter of fact? Because they just got in the stores today. And I want to mention that because today's Wednesday, September 3rd. And, you know what I mean? I just want to mention that. They just got in stock today. They were hiding 3 of them for the employees because the employees even want them. All right? So, they were out of stock for months. They came out. I saw them. They came out. I was looking at it. I was like, is this real? And then, I I didn't pay no mind to it, to be honest with you, but they are real. And they in stock. But there was only 4 left. Okay, there was only 4 left. Maybe this is gonna be like the icon tools that, you know, that little icon tool. I forgot what's it called. That they were out for a little bit, and then they came back, and now, you know, they all, you know. But let's see what it do, man. Let's see what it do. Like I said, if this is anything close to, and right there off the rip, right out the packaging, you already see that is already holding a Glock mount on it. I don't know if you guys can see that in the video and the lighting. GL, that stands for Glocks. So what I got in my hands right here, for disclosure, this is a Glock 17 Gen 3. Alright. Always put your finger on the trigger, see if there's anything in there. For disclosure, gun pointing at a safe direction. We're clear. Alright. So let's take a little look-see. Let's throw this on the Glock and see what it do. All right. I'm gonna tell you the truth. To be honest with you, this right here, off the rip, this is plastic. Okay. This is not metal. So the longevity of this gun light is already suspect. I'm just keeping it real. You want me to keep it real with you? Harbor Freight's not paying me. Harbor Freight is not paying me. And we're gonna open this baby up and make it do what it do. So the packaging, right off the pack, I'm impressed with the packaging. I like the packaging, to be honest. But I'm just telling you, I'm not feeling this plastic. If this is plastic holding metal, I mean, well, you know, the gun is polymer, but I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't have a stream light to put it next to. All right. So they give you this Allen key. For what? I don't know. Okay, that's to twist this. Okay. All right. So they give you this Allen key. And let's mount this on the pistol itself. All right. We're going to use that Allen key to tighten it a little bit. All right. So it's kind of tight. It's kind of snugged in there. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's check out the lighting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So if you press it up, real nice and bright. All right. Yeah, nice. Nice. To be honest with you, I'm impressed, to be real. You guys can hate me all you want and say, you know, oh, that's a Streamlight copycat. Da 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 da. So what, man? Everybody's gonna be entitled to their own opinion. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. you know. It also has another Allen key, and you have your other mounts to mount this with. So, you know, if you want to mount it to other pistols, you can. This one says a P320. This one says TSW. What does this one say? This one says 92. And this one says 1913. What is those for? I have the slightest clue, to be honest with you. But, like I said, we're just going to try it out on one. And it does give you extra bolts and bells and whistles in here. So I'm going to keep everything in this little packaging that they supply you. And they give you 2 Allen keys. They give you a small one and a big one. All right. But we're going to test this out in the range and put it through its paces. Because the only real test that you can do this with is out in the range, out there doing your thing. You know what I mean? It ain't going to be, this is not going to be something that, you know, you have. And the good thing about this, if you get a holster, you know, since I'm in security, it already has the Streamlight footprint on it. All right. Now, here's the deal. Is this a Streamlight? Absolutely not. If you can afford Streamlight, more power to you. And, you know, you got the money, you got the moolah, you can do whatever you want. But I like that Harbor Freight was thinking about people that can afford a Streamlight, like myself, you know. But if you guys want to support the channel and you want to give me a Streamlight, by all means, I don't have no problem comparing it. But the one that I have in my hand right now is the Harbor Freight Bronze. Because why? Because it's affordable. You can see all the haters in the world can say whatever they want, but they made it affordable. They made it available. Okay? So anybody they can hate whatever they want, but I can say whatever I want because this is a free country. Now, is this going to be as good a quality as the Streamlight? That we have to figure out. That we have to put through its paces. They do tell you when you buy this that if you want to extend the warranty, which I'll be honest with you, that kind of makes it suspect. Because why are you asking to extend the warranty? You know what I mean? So to me, it just makes it suspect. I don't know. And, you know, Streamlight, to be honest with you, is $150. But if I'm going to pay, if I'm going to pay anything close to Streamlight, you might as well get a Streamlight, to be real with you, because at least Streamlight is known for the name, known for their quality. I'm just keeping it real, you know what I mean? But could this be like Daytona? I'm just giving you philosophy. Could this be like another Daytona? Like, okay, you guys know Snap-on sued Harbor Freight for putting out Daytona jacks because they are the same identity. But they source them out and Harbor Freight won the lawsuit. Same thing going on with Streamlight. Could this be very much so that same scenario? And if it is that same scenario, let's be honest. Would you rather buy a Streamlight or would you buy a Bronze? I'm just giving you philosophy. That's all it is. I'm not trying to disrespect or anything. I know Streamlight is known for their quality. But I'm just throwing philosophy out there. And if, like I said, I'm not getting paid. I paid for this with my own hard-earned money. And I might send this one back. Who knows? I might send this one back. I might have this as a backup. I might have this on my other pistols because I have so many of them. You guys in the comment section, let me know, what do you guys think? The Bronze. It's 1,000 lumens. That's a lot of lumens, to be honest with you. It's a lot of lumens, and for $50, to be honest with you, for $50 for a light like this, if you take a chance and see if it's even half the quality as a Streamlight, I think you're still winning. You're still winning. And that's just my opinion. But you guys in the comment section, let me know what you guys think. And I know there's going to be a ton of haters saying, oh, you know, that's garbage. That's Harbor Freight, poor man's light. And you guys may be right. You guys may be right. But what about if this is it? What about if this is what it is? Let's see. What only time is going to tell. We're going to put it through his paces, like I said. Again, I do security for a living. So I'm going to be putting this on, believe it or not, I'm going to go out and get one of those Safari holsters that have the Streamlight footprint and try it out. And see what it do. And if this is what it is, I tell you what, I mean, I like it. You know, it is what it is. And some people say this too about the Tauruses and things like that. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna when it comes to Taurus, I'm always gonna be for Glock. Why Glock? Because they're so easy to work on, they're so easy to manipulate with, they're so easy to clean, they're so easy to work on. Every other gun that I worked on, whether it's a Smith & Wesson, M&P, whether it's any other gun, there are so many components, there's so many springs, there's so many this, there's so many that. A Glock is just easy to work on. If I tell people, what is your first gun you should get? Handgun, get a Glock, man. Get a Glock all day. They're so easy to work on. They're so easy to manipulate. You know, there's a ton of accessories for them. They're so modular. It's just, the things are, they just built as tanks. People make fun of Toyota and Hondas, but Toyota and Hondas, they built like tanks. Same thing with Glock. They built like tank, and they're like the Toyota of the gun industry. They just work. They're not sexy. They're not, you know, the latest and greatest, but they just work, and they're quality. That's my take we are going to be testing this light system on other units as well. Smith & Wesson. We got the Smith & Wesson. We're going to try it out on an AR-15. We're going to try it out on a shotgun. We're going to try it out. We're going to be trying this out on a lot of different systems that we can try it out on. With that being said, that's it for this video. This is the Braun's 1000 lumens flashlight. Rail system flashlight. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Peace, we out. Love.